Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. We have another session with Watson, and obviously we're outside and not at home. We are on the Pollyanna, just outside of White Pine. This is our first time bringing him this way. We've done a lot of walks downtown, but never in this direction. But it's not his first time ever in his life being here. His owners have brought him here a couple of times. He's been doing very well with everything, walking very well. The obedience, like I've said from the beginning, they did a good job of making that happen, and he's responding to the communication through the obedience very, very well. I did put a martingale on him for the very first time, and yep, I had to use it a little bit at the door. He was excited that we're going somewhere, but he did very well with it. So hopefully we'll come across some people here. It's obviously shaking a little bit, but yeah. Nope. Good. Walking in general, good. Ooh, bike. He does very well with. So now we just want to, nope. Come on. Good. Deal with new and different things. Good, Watson. Good. Yes. New sights, new smells, new sounds. A new feel and experience from the martingale, at least from, no, excuse me, us. Oh, he's going that way. Yes. Hopefully a squirrel or two. Watson, do you have to go potty? Go potty. He hasn't pooped like he usually does by this point, so that could be cause for him to behave a little bit differently. It's not uncommon that when dogs have to poop, oh, you gotta, there, it's coming. Distracted. But when dogs have to poop, they're gonna be a little extra squirrely, a little extra distracted, need a little heavier of a hand when it comes to communicating and following through on stuff. We're not doing any e-collar training with him, but dogs that do need e-collar training or are doing it, they tend to need a higher number for a little bit. Well, there's this need to poop, yet they just won't do it until they do, and then you can turn that number down. All right, dude. Yeah, you gotta. I'm gonna try to keep you in a smaller zone so that you keep smelling the same stuff and you get bored instead of distracted. And therefore you poop. You're making this the most boring video ever. We'll probably just speed through it. And no one will hear what I'm saying right now, and they just hear a chipmunk voice. Or they can hear exactly what I'm saying in a chipmunk voice. I don't know what's worse. All right, let's go. I tried. Good. Yes. Uh-oh. There we go. Good. Yes. Well, yeah, from the very beginning, he does very good about offering up the checking in here, just like that, without me having to talk to him really or push for it. We just filmed Baxter's video, and I was making that point where I would like it better if he would check in like this. No, good. But Baxter's still doing very well in responding. Good, Watson. Yes. 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 But this is, as I always say when things go quiet, the boring part of dog training, but arguably the most important part. To keep things small, keep things simple, and keep getting more practice, get more reps. Nope. Watson, let's go. Good. Keep getting more time and repetition in doing less, whether it's from the dog or just in the practices that require less from from the owner for the dog. Good, Watson. Yes. There was like the pole or something, the cable banging against it in the wind. Good, Watson. Yes. He saw a person coming from a while back. So he, as I was talking about the boring, quiet stuff, and he started getting a little excited and stimulated because he saw it coming, he heard that going. Obviously, it got less quiet. I had to coach him more. Also, I'm still certain he's got to poop. He's just not going to do it when I won't give him the opportunity. I'll let you cut me off right here, right now. We'll keep on walking. Easy. Because, yep. Just do it right there. That's a good spot. Any of these spots is a good spot. Good. There you go. There we go. Told you. All right. No, are we still going, or Watson is the type that he likes to try to squeeze out every last little bit, as much as there isn't a whole lot left there, and I feel like it could be doing more harm than good the more you strain to get this last little bit out, as opposed to just holding it until next time. All right. Oh. What? Watson. Did that leaf flash freeze? All right. That's it. Hey, no, Watson, let's go. Good. All right. Nope. Watson, let's go. Nope. Let's go. Come on. Good. Good, Watson. Oops. Tying this on is so much harder with gloves. There we go. Good, Watson. Let's go. Oh. And forgive all the extra sounds, as my nose is now running and I must sniff. Nope. No. Good. Yes. Down. Nope. Down. Nope. Down. Yes. Down. Yes, there you go. You get paid for elbows all the way down. Uh-oh. Down. Yes. Sit. Good, sit. Good. Yes. Heel. No. Heel. Good. Heel. No. Heel. Heel. Good. There you go. Heel. Ah, heel. Heel. Yes. There you go. You can tell I haven't worked on heel a whole lot because we've just been walking and he does well with the walking part. Heel. Yes. Heel. That was sloppy. I got distracted by a little kibble sticking in my glove. Heel. Yes, there you go. That's the proper yes. All right, let's go. The cold is getting to my brain. Yes. But yeah, see? Why do we need super fancy, flashy heels all the time when we can just walk and get this? Obviously, as he just sped up there, some people might argue that that would be why. They're free to speed up a little bit, then they're free to speed up a lot, and yeah, I would agree. But we can communicate certain parameters as far as what is too fast, what is too far, what is too much. Very rarely, but what is not enough. Good boy. Yes. Because if he's going to pay attention, and walk with me, regardless of what I'm doing. Ah, no, good. Yeah, shorter leash, you have to pay more attention. There we go. Yes. Again, like, for me, that's more than good enough. I don't need super fancy, flashy heels. So cold. I see the squirrel. Yes, but you don't care. Let's go. Yes. All right, well, we've come across a few people out on the trail today, but no dogs. I feel like that's the next big thing I would like to bring him up against. He has no concern, no problem. We've walked him with Baxter before. He's been around all the other dogs and is unbothered in that context. But it is a different context when there's a completely different dog, completely different locations with other people seemingly in control of those dogs. Because it could be he trusts us in our home so much that he's not going to be fazed by it. Yes. Oh, tiny kibble. Nope, let's go. I know, I dropped like 4 pieces there because you have such tiny kibble. And then because I have to wear gloves, it's like Velcro. Yes. I don't know if it got picked up on the microphone, probably. Let someone just revved up a leaf blower or something. And so that's what that yes was intended for, just kind of a counter conditioning, classical conditioning, whatever, response that I heard it, I'm marking that yes. I was a little slow on that yes from when I heard it. I actually saw him perk his ears up and look at me like, what do I do with that? And that's when I said yes. Yes. Person up ahead kind of lowered his head and sped up just a touch. He did it again right there, but there's no person. So it could be less about the person and more just he's cruising. Good, Watson. Good boy. Come here. Good. But good job. I think we'll wrap it up here. As always, if you liked what you saw, hit the like button. If you have any questions about anything, drop them in the comment section down below. And be sure to subscribe so you can keep up with us and everything that we've got going on. Otherwise, Watson, hey, let's finish the outro at least. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time.